From Hollywood, it's the Newlywed Game. And here are today's Newlyweds. This couple exchanged their vows 17 months ago, Ann and Mark Torres. Our next couple tied the knot 14 months ago, Katrina and Sean Jensen. This couple walked down the aisle 10 months ago, Cindy and Robert Budinkowski. And our final couple traded rings 22 months ago, Kathy and Ron Gillespie. And now, here's the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Newlywed Game. We're so glad you could join us today. Hey, we've got 4 delightful couples. Are you ready to play this game? And you know what? Let's do first. Let's get the ladies off to our soundproof booth. Can we do that? Then I'll ask the husbands some questions. Ladies, if you would, please. And gentlemen, in round 1, we'll be asking you some 5-point questions. You'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you then get 5 points. And remember, each correct prediction brings you that much closer to that fabulous second honeymoon. So the ladies are gone. Here's your first question for 5 points. Gentlemen, being very honest about her own personal imperfections, will your wife say she's a little more bow-legged, knock-kneed, or pigeon-toed? Ron?
Oh, Bob, I would have to say she's knock-kneed.
She's knock-kneed.
Knock-kneed. I hate to say it, but she has a little bit of excess down here. So it's kind of like, straight line.
Yeah, good. We'll tell you said that too. Sean?
Well, Bob, I guess I'd have to say she grew up in the South riding horses and stuff like that, so she's kind of got the hips for it. I guess she'd be bow-legged.
She's a little bow-legged. Thank you. Mark?
Oh, I have to say she's definitely pigeon-toed.
She's pigeon-toed. Robert?
She's bow-legged.
Thank you very much. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say is the total number of positions you've tried in a singular lovemaking session? Sean, total number.
Well, she thinks she always has to, instigate a new one, I've never been experienced before I met her. I'd have to say probably...
It's probably true, isn't it, Sean?
No.
How many, Sean?
6.
6. Mark?
Well, let me see. I think there's probably about 4. Trying new things here and there, that kind of stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to go with 4.
4. Thanks for the explanation. I really appreciate it. Robert?
We like to play Twister, and that gets it into about 10.
10. Ron?
I would say 3, Bob.
3, Bob.
3,
Okay.
Bob.
Thank you. Next question, gentlemen. How would your wife say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. I believe with all of my heart that women were put on this earth for 2 reasons. To blank and what? Mark?
To serve and obey.
Serve and obey. Robert?
Look good and
Look good and
have fun.
have fun. Ron?
To handle the business.
Handle the business and
To handle the business and to take care of the husband.
take care of the husband. Sean?
Well, she had some of the wedding vows changed slightly, so I'll have to go with love and respect.
Love and respect. All right, gentlemen, thank you. We'll be right back to reunite our newlyweds. And we'll see how what our husbands are predicting what their wives will say. Right after these messages. Costume tease. And welcome back to the Newlywed Game. Gentlemen, we recorded your predictions on cards. You now have them in front of you. Each time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you get 5 points. One couple with the most points at the end of the show wins that great second honeymoon. So, ladies, we're glad you're back. Found out some interesting things about you while you were gone, though. Here's our first question, ladies, for 5 points. Being very honest about your own personal imperfections, would you say that you're a little more pigeon-toed, bow-legged, or knock-kneed? Cindy?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with bow-legged.
You're bow-legged?
Sure.
All right. Robert says you are definitely bow-legged. Yeah. What about you, Ann?
I'm gonna have to go for bow-legged also.
You're bow-legged also.
A
Your
little
husband.
bit.
Pardon me?
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit. He
Just a
said that
tiny
you
bit.
are just a little bit on the old pigeon-toed side.
Oh no, not pigeon-toed.
Look how you walk.
What do you think here, Katrina?
I'm gonna have to say that I'm bow-legged because I still, whenever I walk, I look like I've just gotten off a horse.
You're a little bow-legged, all right? Your husband predicted that you are definitely a little bow-legged. Yeah. Kathy,
Well, Bob, I'm gonna have to say pigeon-toed.
you're pigeon-toed?
Well, I don't think I am, but he's gonna say I am because he makes fun of the way I walk all the time.
He said that you are, we need, just to talk about. He said you're knock-kneed. you want to tell her why that you said that? He said that your thighs are a little heavy, and so, is that what you said?
Straight line down. That's not true. That's not true.
Question, ladies, what would you say is the total number of positions that you've tried in a singular lovemaking session? That's with your husband, I assume. And what do you think?
I would say 3. Way back when it was kind of good still.
To be so cutting and do it so sweetly is really good. Okay, Mark?
I say 3.
He said 4.
Oh.
No, let's not go through them, okay?
Okay.
We can't remember that far back, can we, Ann? What do you think about this, Katrina?
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to go with 4. 4.
4. All right, your husband said for sure 6. Kathy?
Okay, let me see. 5, Bob.
5, Bob.
Yes.
Okay. He said 3, Bob.
He doesn't remember the last 2.
Yeah, no. You were sleeping, weren't you, Ron? Yeah.
I guess so.
Cindy, what do you think?
Oh, we're still in love. I'm gonna go. Oh, do the nooners count?
You know, we're not talking time of day. We're talking about position.
I'm gonna go with 5.
5. Your husband went with 10.
Whoa.
Twister, honey. It's all good.
You play Twister?
We're still in love.
Yeah. Next question. Ladies, how did your husband complete this sentence? This is him talking. He says, I believe with all my heart that women were put on this earth for 2 reasons. To blank and what? Fill in the blank and the what for me, please. Katrina? He believes.
I would have to say, Bob, that we were put here to, 1, keep them in line,
To keep men in line
and 2, to have children.
have children. He said women were put on this earth to love and respect. Now, isn't that a nice answer? No points, but it's a nice answer. Yeah. Give him a kiss for that one. I mean, he deserves that. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'm sorry.
After he said you were bow-legged. Kathy? Kathy?
I'd have to say to love your man and cook for him.
Love and cook. Ron says you were put on this earth to handle the business and take care of the husband.
True.
Yes. Cindy?
Oh man. How about to serve
Serve and
honor?
serve and honor. Robert predicted you would say to look good and have fun. And what do you think he said?
Well, being as chauvinistic as he is,
I didn't notice that.
I would say something like to cook and have kids.
Cook and have kids. He said women were put on this earth to serve and obey. We'll be back with the wives to see how well they put their husbands will say. Right after the announcement. Hi, and welcome back to the Newlywed Game. Ladies, your husbands are all secluded off stage where they belong, and it's your turn to predict what they will say. And because you are so smart, we're going to give you the 10-point question. So if you're ready, here's your first question. Oh, I want you to meet Ned. Ned, would you come out here for just a moment, please? Ladies, I want you to meet Ned. This is Ned. These are the ladies. Ladies, this is Ned. Now, ladies, think about this one. Back in your single days, if you had your choice between eating an entire cheesecake with absolutely no consequences, meaning no calories, or spending a romantic night with Ned with no consequences, which will your husband say you would choose? Back in your single days, Katrina?
I'm afraid
Yes,
to say
Katrina?
it, Bob. I'm gonna have to go with keep myself protected here. Cheesecake.
Don't forget cheesecake.
Yeah, because I was a pretty good girl.
Katrina, you're lying to me.
No, I'm not. I was a
And
good
back in
girl.
your single days now, no consequences. Cheesecake or Ned?
It's got to be the cheesecake because that's my favorite dessert.
Oh,
And
really?
it's good looking too.
Cindy, what do you think about this one?
Oh, and honesty is the best policy would be Ned.
Ned?
I don't
All
do
right.
cheesecake.
I was worried you're going to get shut out there. Kathy, what do you think? Back in your single days.
I'm going for Ned. Also, if there's no calories in it, I'll take him.
Yeah. No calories and not much fat either, I'll tell you that. All right, Ned, thank you very much. Now, next question, ladies. Ladies, what will your husband say are the two things that he has the most trouble doing at the exact same time? Two things he has the most trouble doing and at the exact same time.
Listening and watching TV.
Listening,
I always try to talk to him. while he's
listening to you and watching television.
Absolutely.
All right. Cindy?
I'm gonna go the same, listening and watching
Oh,
TV.
come on.
No,
Let's
it's tunnel
be
vision
creative
TV,
now.
And, he's got the remote control. He can't function.
All right. Kathy?
Business and thinking, because he has trouble in both of those areas, and I have to help
So
him
he
out.
can't do business and think at the same time.
Business and thinking, you better get it right.
Boy, that's a little debilitating, isn't it? Yeah.
For him.
Now, Katrina.
Well, Bob, I'm going to have to say driving and telling a story at the same
You
time.
can't drive and tell a story at the same
No.
time. All right, next question, ladies. Which of your husband's relationships will he say a Freudian psychiatrist would find most curious? His relationship with his mother or his relationship with his male buddies? Which would a Freudian psychiatrist find most curious, Cindy?
His male friends.
His relationship with his male friends.
Yes.
Is it weird?
It's not weird. It takes priority over everything.
Really? Even over
Sometimes.
sometimes? Kathy?
Without a doubt, no question, his mother.
He's
His
got-
mother, she's involved in our relationship quite a bit.
Really?
Lives 3 blocks down the road.
Oh, why don't you tell her to mind her own damn business?
Well, I'd leave that up to him.
Yes?
Yeah, so I stay out of trouble and doesn't create too many
Well, I'm
problems.
sure when she sees this show, she'll not know.
She knows.
Yeah, she'll move 3 more blocks down the road. Katrina.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stay with his friends because before, when we were just dating, it was, I'm always going over to my buddy's house and my buddies were calling and telling me not to come over to your place. And I'm going to have to go with his buddies.
His buddies, okay, Ann?
Since he has no friends, I'm gonna have to probably say his mother.
You're gonna have to say his mother,
I'm
right?
gonna have to say his mother.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sucker has no friends at all.
Very few.
Mr. Popular around campus, okay? 25-point bonus question. Ladies, what will your husband say is his favorite type of donut? Kathy, what's his favorite type of donut?
French cruller, Bob.
French cruller Bob.
Yes.
Katrina?
Jelly-filled donuts.
Jelly-filled, thank you,
Yeah.
Ann.
The bear claw, absolutely.
The bear claw. Cindy?
Glazed raised.
Glazed raised. Okay, thank you very much. We'll be right back now with the husbands and the bear answers on the Newlywed Game right after these messages. Hey, welcome back to the Newlywed Game. Okay, how we doing? Well, two of our couples have 5 points. The other 2 couples have no points. That's okay. You'll have a lot of time to catch up here because, gentlemen, we're going to see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And if you're ready, these are the 10-point questions. Gentlemen, I want you to meet a fellow that your wives met a little earlier. Ned, would you come out here, please? Yeah. Where's Ned? There's Ned right here. Now, gentlemen, back in her single days, if your wife had her choice between eating an entire cheesecake with absolutely no consequences, meaning no calories, or spending a romantic night with Ned with no consequences, which do you think your wife would have chosen? What do you think about this, Mark? Is she going to take the cheesecake or is she going to take Ned?
Well, Ned looks pretty good there, Bob.
No, I mean, this is your wife, pal.
Pick Ned.
You think she'll pick Ned? All right, she predicted that you would say that she's going to pick cheesecake.
Oh, Mark. You know it's my favorite dessert.
I thought for sure.
No, cheesecake.
Sean, cheesecake or Ned?
Well, considering she's told me numerous times that she really enjoys cheesecake, I'll have to say the cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Your wife said the cheesecake. Yeah. Ron, cheesecake or Ned?
I would have to say Ned, Bob.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to say Ned. Yeah, because, I mean, I've never even seen her eat any cheesecake before.
Have you ever seen her with Ned?
It's possible.
It is. Well, she said she would have taken Ned. Yeah. All right, Robert, back in her single days. Cheesecake or Ned?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. All right. She said Ned.
Do I ever eat cheesecake?
You make the big cheesecake.
No.
Never eat cheesecake.
She said Ned.
Cheesecake.
Thank you, Ned, very much. Appreciate it. All right. Next question, gentlemen. What are the two things you have the most trouble doing at the exact same time? John, what are the two things you have trouble doing at the exact same time?
Probably knowing how she always criticizes my driving. It would have to be driving and talking.
Driving and talking. She predicted it would be driving and telling a story. You got it. Okay. Hey, Ron.
I would have to say doing hair and talking.
You have trouble doing your hair and talking?
Yeah, you know, doing a person's hair because that's my profession.
You know, there's some tough things in life, aren't there? Kathy predicted that you have trouble doing business and thinking.
Same thing.
Robert.
I'd have to say working and talking.
Working and talking. She said you have trouble listening to her and watching television at the same time.
Oh, that's
That is true.
He's on,
That's
can't
pretty good.
function.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mark.
Let's see. Go with listening to a conversation
Uh-huh.
and talking.
And talking. Listening and talking. All right. She said you have trouble listening to her and watching television.
Mark, you never listen to me watching TV. I try to talk to you with the remote.
He does that to you?
TV.
Go to the TV.
Oh. I was going to say, if you're going to invent that one, Mark, let me know. Next question, gentlemen. Which of your relationships would you say a Freudian psychiatrist would find most curious? Your relationship with your male buddies or your relationship with your mother? Which would a Freudian psychiatrist find the most curious, Ron?
Bob, I would have to say my mother.
Really?
Only because it's the only thing that my wife and I get into, would you say, an argument with? About?
Yeah. Well, it's because your mother lives 3 blocks down the road. Why'd you tell her to move? You can get along then. Kathy predicted you would say it has to be with your mom. Yeah. Robert.
Freud would say, and Cindy would say, my buddies.
Your buddies. She said, yeah, your male buddies. A little thing going on there. Hey, Mark.
Mr. Freud would say my mom.
Yeah, she said it has to be your mother because you don't have any friends, Mark. That's what she said. Why don't you get him a puppy?
That might be good.
So you can have a friend. John.
We got a great relationship with my mom, so she better save my friends.
Your
'cause I
friends. She
hardly
predicted
get
you
to
would
see 'em.
say you got a strange one with your male buddies. You got it. Okay. Before we get to our 25-point bonus question, let's see who our winning couple will be going on their second honeymoon. Kramer.
You're going to Jamaica. You'll stay at the Wyndham Rose Hall Golf and Beach Resort just outside of Montego Bay. Rose Hall offers championship golf, tennis, water sports, and a private white sand beach. Wyndham Rose Hall, the jewel of Jamaica, is the perfect place for newlyweds. Back to you, Bob.
All right, John, thank you very much. Now, gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, what's your favorite type of donut? Couple number 2, Mark and Ann with 10, 25 will give you 35. Get it right, you'll be tied for the lead. Miss it, you go home in last place, Mark.
Okay. I think she is going to say chocolate.
Chocolate. She said your favorite type of donut is bear claw. Couple number 1, Robert and Cindy with 15, 25 gives you 40. Take over the lead, Robert, with the correct answer.
Take over the lead with chocolate.
Chocolate. She said glazed donut is your favorite kind of donut.
Chocolate glaze?
No. Couple number 4, Ron and Kathy with 20, 25 gives you 45. Ron, if you get it right, you'll be in first place. What is your favorite type of donut?
French cruller.
French cruller. She said it is a French cruller. Yeah. All right, couple number 3. John and Katrina, you have 35, 25 will give you 60. Get it right, you're going to be our grand prize winners. If you miss it, Ron and Kathy are going to take their mother, his mother, on a honeymoon. What's your answer?
I'd have to say powdered.
Powdered. She said your favorite type is the jelly fill. That means a couple number 4, Lon and Kathy. You're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. Congratulations to you. Thanks to all of our couples, and thanks to you at home. I'm Bob Eubanks. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.